Hello, my name is Marielle King, and I'm going to be comparing and contrasting traditional and online learning. So one of the similarities between traditional and online learning would be curriculum and content, as well as accreditation can all be similar or the same. So what you're getting on campus in class is also what you can be, the things you'll still be learning the same things online. And then the accreditations can also be the same. You are going to get the same accreditation whether you're on campus or you're online. Another one would be that both have access to all the resources that the colleges have to offer, like libraries, databases, media centers, things like that. Some differences would be the obvious one, physical presence. So you don't have to be physically present if you're online, and where you do if you're on campus. That offers some flexibility. So that'd be another difference. It's much more flexible to be online than to be going traditionally, because you have to go to class at a certain time, you have to get things done, you have to meet up with people at certain times, whereas online you can go more at your own pace. So some advantages of traditional learning would be interaction. So interaction really enhances communication, learning, and critical thinking, as you're able to interact with not only your instructors, but also the people around you in your class in your same program, which really helps you learn more. Another advantage would be the structure. So you have to go to class at 8 a.m. That's when you go. And whereas online requires you to be a little bit more self-disciplined. You have until Sunday at midnight to turn this assignment in, but doing it at 11 o'clock on Sunday night is probably not the best idea. So procrastinators tend to struggle more with online learning because of that. Some advantages of online learning would be that it is flexible. So you can be a mom of 4 and work full time and get all the stuff that you need to get done, or you can live in a place that doesn't really have any universities near it and still go to a university. Cost would be another advantage of being online. You don't have to pay to commute. You don't have to pay to live in the dorms or get a meal card. You can work while you're going to school a lot easier online than you would if you had to go to class every, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or whatever. So cost is also a lot better for online. The tuition would be the same, sometimes a little bit more because of the online program fees, but it's important to remember all the other things that come with going to college. So some learning theories that can be applied to these things would be andragogy, if I'm saying that right. So in traditional classes, this would allow students to be more invested in their learning, a little bit more active. And online, it gives adults the freedom that they need to be able to choose what they learn, when they learn it, how they learn it. Experiential learning is much better for the traditional classroom because you're able to allow students to experience things a little bit more physically. You can touch them, you can bring in artifacts, you can bring in paintings, you can take them to museums, show them things on campus, things like that. Not that you wouldn't be able to do that online, but it would be much more difficult, as you would just be able to assign, like, go to a museum or things like that. Whereas in traditional classroom, you could actually bring it to the students. And then in transformational learning, that would be good for both online and traditional learning because you can challenge worldviews on both aspects. I think, again, traditional learning would be a little bit better for that because you can actually look students in the eyes. You can talk to them about and really get a discussion going about why they're thinking what they're thinking and challenge their beliefs, but you can still do this in an online setting. So some, some effective teaching models, ways that you can teach both in traditional and online would be if you wanted to you could do a lecture and intensive and like interaction sessions traditionally, and then online you could record lectures or do live sessions. So you can get the same content out to your students either way. Another one would be hands-on activities in traditional classrooms. So you can actually physically put things in front of them and have them analyze them or work as a group. Online activities and virtual collaboration could also work in place of that, so in the online classroom. Also, group projects could be done in the traditional classroom, and then collaborative digital projects could be done in the online classroom. So both, all those things can be transferred from one to the other. You just have to modify it a little bit. Thank you so much for listening to my talk, and have a great day.